Well, a quick question for all the ladies out there. When was the last time you had your eyes checked? Has it been more than a year? More than 2 or 3 even? Well, there is no time like the present, they say, and April is Women's Eye Health and Safety Month. So joining me with plenty of inspiration, we have Stephanie Kosher from Prevent Blindness Ohio. Stephanie, thanks for being here.
I'm always glad to be here. Thank you.
We want to talk about your mission first and foremost. What is the goal, the purpose of Prevent Blindness Ohio?
Well, it's obviously in the name, and that is to prevent vision loss. There are a number of ways that we do that through research, public education, and information.
All right, and how do you carry out this mission? Because it's a lofty goal that you have.
It
right?
is.
Yeah.
Well, there are a lot of people in Ohio, 11.5 million people, and so everybody there has eyes, and we want to make sure that they all understand the importance of taking care of their vision through preventative, regular eye examinations, as you just mentioned.
And this month specifically, we're focusing on women. And why is that so important?
Well, we mention women because they actually have a higher risk of having a vision problem. They really are of all the vision problems, they really are about 2/3 of the population that have those vision problems. So we really make an extra emphasis on women to take care of their vision.
And there are a lot of issues that we go through that can affect your vision. I just learned from being pregnant while I was going through it that can affect your vision. That, you know, the change of life, going through menopause. I mean, so are you also really working on educating women about these issues and how they can affect their vision?
Yes, we are. And one of the things I always like to emphasize is that, you know, women are the caregivers. Women are the caregivers, and they typically put their spouses, their families, their children, their parents first, and they put themselves second. And then one of the things with vision, as most people know, is that we try to slow down the progression of vision loss, and getting into a regular eye examination on a regular basis will slow down anything that is progressing and will reduce the incidences of vision loss. So women typically are taking care of others and not taking care of themselves. And so they're the last ones that get the eye examination. And that is what we don't like to see. I know a lot of public health organizations recognize that for health issues, and they want to make sure that women are taking care of their health.
And if women wait and don't go, I mean, what are the risks if they ignore or wait to get an issue taken care of?
Right. So the thing is, we want to make sure that any eye situations are found at a very early treatable stage. And that is something a comprehensive eye examination would be able to identify. And then the eye care provider would be able to determine the right treatment to be able to slow down any progression and keep, you know, their perfect vision as long as possible.
So is the goal to get the women in the door first and foremost?
Absolutely. And then, of course, that is absolutely, we want to have that regular eye examination, but also we want to make sure they take care of their eyes during all the other days that they're not at the eye doctor. And that is, you know, taking care of the eyes while they're in the sun, making sure they're wearing the sunglasses, making sure they're wearing a large flappy hat to keep the sun out of their eyes, making sure that they eat a healthy diet. You know, and so there are definitely things that we always promote for men and for women, is to make sure that they take care of their vision properly on a day-to-day basis.
Right, and it's not smoking, being
correct.
healthy and exercising. I mean, there's a lot of things on a daily basis that we can do that affect our vision
That's
that
exactly
we may
right.
not realize, I feel like. Exercise for your eyes, you know, you kind of think like, does that make sense? But your whole body's healthier.
Exactly. Your whole body is healthier. Exactly. So as long as you're living a healthy lifestyle and doing everything you can by getting those preventive eye examinations, you're heading definitely in the right direction.
All right, so let's talk about some things too, maybe that women should realize. Should we realize that our eyes are one of the most important things that we need to focus on this month?
Well, exactly. So we want to bring that up because, you know, once again, in our name, Prevent Blindness, we want to make sure that people keep their vision as long as possible because of the impact that has on your life long term. You know, once people start to experience significant vision loss, you know, that can impact productivity, that impacts their independence. We want to make sure that people are able to see a beautiful sunny day like today as much as possible.
All right, and where can viewers learn more information?
Well, our organization actually has set up a website because we find this so important. We set up a website specifically for women's vision, and that's cjnc.org, and that has a whole bunch of information. I encourage people to look at that. We have fact sheets. We just have all sorts of really good information and statistics about women's vision.
All right, and of course you can always go to the Prevent Blindness website as well to find a wealth of information on top of that.
That's correct.
All right, Stephanie, thanks for being with us.
No problem. Happy to be here.